Hi, this is Eric with Expert Voice. I am the featured expert today. We have Brooks with Camp Chef here, who's going to be discussing the Camp Chef Pro 60 with you guys today, along with the various accessories that are able to go with it. Please make sure through the video recording that you're asking questions, as we do have a product giveaway. It's actually a package deal with the Pro 60 to make sure that you are able to process amazing food right from your backyard.
Awesome. I'm excited to be here. There's a lot of cool things we get to do today, Eric. I know that you've been a big Camp Chef fan for a long time, and so we're excited to do a little cooking. So we've got our Pro 60X stove. This is our best stove. This is the top of the line when it comes to Camp Chef cooking. And when you want to cook outdoors and you want to take the best gear possible so you can have the best food possible, this is what you're going to take. When you talked about a giveaway today, we're going to give away this whole setup. It's going to be a Pro 60X stove, which is two 30,000 BTU burners under that bad boy, a grill box, a griddle, and you're going to get carry bags to go with it. So let's start cooking.
Awesome. Perfect.
So when you're talking about a Camp Chef stove, the number one thing that's going to come to mind is going to be versatility and durability. I mean, we're up at a campsite today. This is something that you can load in the back of your car. You can take it car camping, and it's going to be durable. It's going to last over no matter what bumpy roads. It's going to fit in an RV. It's going to fit in all those different situations, and then you're going to cook like a king. So we've got two 30,000 BTU burners under this stove. It's got matchless ignition with adjustable heat control knobs, so you can get a low simmer or a roaring boil with that 30,000 BTUs. Adjustable legs with built-in leg levelers. The legs on this clip right here and fold right underneath. So they are easily accessible. They fold right out. They're always attached to the stove. And then the cool thing about this stove is it's versatile, and the complete Camp Chef modular system works in any way that you want it to. As far as you got a grill box, you got a griddle. Over here we got a pizza oven. If you want to throw a Dutch oven on there, if you want to put a pot on there of coffee, whatever it is you want to do, we've got a modular accessory that will fit that stove and make it, that much better, make your camping cooking experience that much better.
Awesome. And again, experts, please make sure that you're sending in questions to reflect that product giveaway. Hey Brooks, what are we cooking today?
So this is pretty sweet because with all the, like we talked about, the versatility, all different accessories, we're going to do two completely different styles of meals. We're going to do bacon and eggs to go on a burger, so a bacon, egg, and cheeseburger. And we're also going to throw some salmon in the pizza oven. We've got it prepped over here ready on a cedar plank. We're going to do like a cedar baked salmon. So, two completely different types of meals on the same stove. Something super easy that we're going to do here. So the cool thing about this stove is you got the folding side shelves. As you can see, that's holding all my ingredients. That's one more addition to the Pro 60 stove, is you got the folding side shelves. They're just some really good accessories.
In comparison to the standard Explorer 2-burner stove, one thing that I actually have in my backyard, one thing that I really noticed that's absolutely really amazing is the ability for how compact it is. The side shelves fold in, and then the legs actually work on a pin system. Can you elaborate a little bit as to those two systems?
So when we designed the Pro Series stove, it had a folding leg, so the legs were attached. And then when we went into designing the Explorer stove, it had the detachable legs that were tightened with a set screw. Yeah. And that's the model that you say you've been using for several years, and it's been from Utah to Minnesota several times, and you've cooked lots of good meals and made some memories with your family. This particular stove we redesigned the folding legs so they fold up underneath. It's a simple pin. You push the pin, the leg folds underneath. I can't do it now because we've got the stove on because we're cooking. I don't want to burn my hands. But they fold underneath, so they're always attached. And then right down here, you've got the adjustable leg levelers. We're on somewhat uneven ground right now, and that leg levelers kind of level out the stove so you're not having eggs fall this way, the grease from your bacon. it's staying right there, going right into our grease catch. It just makes it that much simpler. So those are some few differences between that and the Explorer. Another one is the built-in ignition. These knobs are completely heat controllable, adjustable, and they've got built-in ignition. So just a quick turn, just like your oven at home, and it starts right up.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
We're going to go to some expert questions that we have currently coming in. Hey Brooks,
Yeah.
as far as some questions that are coming in for experts, what makes the flat tops different from similar products, similar brands?
So this is a true seasoned steel flat top. It's been seasoned with our cast iron conditioner and seasoning. It's awesome because it's non-stick. I just threw some bacon on there, no stick. I can throw some eggs on there. It's rolled steel, it's heavy duty, and then we've got a heat diffuser plate underneath. So the burner hits that heat diffuser plate, and then you have an even cooking surface from one end to the other. So no hot spots, stuff like that is what makes it, you know, a lot easier to be the, you know, the pro at the campsite.
How does it work with the flat top burner?
So right underneath the griddle, so this griddle is a separate accessory that lifts off. There's a heat diffuser plate. The burner hits that heat diffuser plate and then disperses the heat so you have even cooking. So the burners themselves are here, and then the accessories go on top. So this is a separate accessory, this is a separate accessory, and this is a separate accessory.
Can these products be left outside in the elements that we're currently experiencing actually?
Yeah, I mean, it's built to go campsite. We've talked about durability. It is steel, so with steel you could have the element of rust. So I suggest when you invest in something, you protect it. It's just like a car or anything else that you're going to buy. We make carry bags, we make patio covers, we have all the accessories to protect your asset.
Awesome. When do we, is there a point where we could actually have these grills work with a Wi-Fi connection?
This particular thing, there would not be, like these stoves, would not be controlled by Wi-Fi. Now pellet grills that we do manufacture, yeah, Wi-Fi controllers are in the mix. We're hoping to have something pretty soon. So just stay tuned and keep following at campchef.com. Check Expert Voice, check all the different the outlets, and hopefully you'll see something here in the very near future.
What is the expected maintenance that reflects these grills to make sure it lasts for years to come?
So my advice is if you've got something nice, you want to take care of it, right? So as soon as you're done cooking, I would suggest cleaning it. And it's super easy. Just put a little heat to it, a little bit of water, grab one of our nice spatulas. It's got a really sharp edge and it's a heavy duty steel that's hard, that's not going to bend. You're not flexing. So scrape your griddle clean.
Okay.
Put a little bit of cast iron conditioner on there and wipe it with a rag. We make a Camp Chef cast iron conditioner. Wipe that down with a towel or a rag while it's hot. Not super hot, you're gonna burn your hands, but it's just warm, so it opens those pores. And just wipe that down and then store it in a carry bag out of the elements.
And experts, again, I want to make sure that you have those questions coming in. We do have a giveaway coming for you guys for a drawing. It's the whole package of the Pro 60, what you actually see right here. So we have this grill box and we have the griddle and the collapsible grill as well. So make sure to have those questions coming in. How much does a setup weigh for this particular grill setup?
That's a really good question. I don't know off the top of my head. If you take the stove itself, the stove is about 35 pounds alone. Your grill box is going to be about another 20, and this griddle is going to be about, because this is a heavy steel griddle, it's going to be about 30 pounds as well. So yeah, it's not something you're going to throw on your back and put in a backpack and pack it back into the backcountry, but it's definitely something that comes in a carry, or that you can get a carry bag for. Throw it in the back of your trunk or in the hatch of your SUV or back of your truck or in the hatch of the RV and pull it out and cook like a pro. We'll put these on.
Awesome.
Are these portable, as in do they fold up to transport?
Brooks, are these portable in that they fold up for transport?
Yeah, so when we talked about the folding legs, these legs fold all the way up here. This leg folds up here. Windscreen folds down. Side shelves fold in. And you're going to fold to this size. So you're about 6 inches by the width of the stove.
And nothing has to detach at all
Nothing
for
detaches.
you to have for full traveling.
Yeah. Yep, for full traveling, everything folds in, compact, goes into a carry bag. Now the accessories are going to go separate in their own separate carry bags, but they can stack right on top of each other.
Awesome.
Are there hot spots with the diffuser plate?
So when you have the diffuser plate, you should not have hot spots. When the diffuser plate's in there, you should not have hot spots. It's that flame is hitting the diffuser plate, dispersing the heat, and giving you even heat across all the burner. So this whole area is going to be the same tempo across the whole square.
Perfect.
Does Camp Chef offer replacement parts?
Does Camp Chef offer replacement parts
Yeah.
for this particular grill?
Absolutely. If you get on campchef.com, you can go in the search bar, put the model number that you have. It'll pull up the model number and what parts you have. Or the easiest way to do it, we have an excellent customer service team. Yeah. You call into our 1-800 number, go to our website, find it, call into Camp Chef customer service, or you can email support@campchef.com. They're going to be right on it. They're going to answer. Our customer service team is awesome. They're a bunch of people and they're working hard every day.
Awesome.
More info on the pizza oven?
Can we get some more info on the pizza oven? I noticed that we
Yeah.
have a temperature actually of almost 650 degrees
Yeah, we
on this
got it.
attachment.
We're getting 650 degrees and we're turned down to between low and medium. That's a quarterite ceramic stone. So it's really built and manufactured after like your standard artisan outdoor ovens, hail from Italy back in the day. So that's a quarterite ceramic stone. It diffuses the heat. It hits a plate that disperses the heat around the dome with a double reflector that then cooks from the top down. So we went ahead and put these pieces of fish on a cedar plank, give it that kind of cedar taste or cedar flavor. It's going to put a little smoke, a little of that flavor to it. And we're just going to bake that fish in there at about 600-700 degrees. So it's going to go fast. So the way that this oven works is the heat is coming up from the bottom, around the side, and then coming down from the top. If you're cooking pizza in it, you'll know that one side gets hotter, just like your traditional pizza ovens outdoor where it's closer to the fire. You have more heat, so you got to move the pizza around, and that's what makes it so fun and so good and enjoyable. So yeah, with the pizza oven, it's just an accessory that can go on any of the Pro 60 stoves. We also have a Pro 90 stove, which is 3 burners rather than 2. Keep in mind that that one is deeper. It's 2 inches deeper, where this is a 14-inch accessory. Those ones are 16-inch accessories. You'll notice right here on all Camp Chef products, there's going to be a symbol or a logo right here. This is blue, and that means it's going to match up with the blue flame right here, which means that's the accessory. So when you go to purchase a Camp Chef product, whether you want a 2-burner or 3-burner, pay attention to what accessories fit that particular stove. So the Pro 90X is 3 burners, the Pro 60X is 2 burners, and then when you purchase the accessories, just make sure that they match, whether it's blue or orange or the 2 color codes. And we've got pizza ovens that cover just 1 burner like this, or you can get a bigger one that covers 2 burners. Or when you come over here, you got a barbecue box that covers 1 burner like this, or we make a barbecue box that covers 2 burners. Same for the griddles, and it's same thing with the 3-burner. You can go anywhere from, on a steel griddle, you can go from 1 to 3. You can barbecue box across 2, you can do pizza oven across 2, you can do a griddle that just covers 1 or 2. So you really can get on there and have a lot of fun, mix and match, and find the accessories that best fits you.
Related to the pizza oven, what would you recommend as far as keeping the stone at tip-top shape?
So the stone obviously is something you want to be careful. You're not going to want to drop it because it's ceramic. It can crack. I would suggest just scraping it. If you can grab a regular pizza scraper, you can scrape off if you get some cheese that spills off or some dough or whatever it is that you're cooking might spill over the edges. It's going to burn on that and create a little layer. So I just scrape it when I'm done, when it cools down, scrape it off, and then you don't really need to wipe it down. Just scrape the chunks off, and your stone's going to work like perfect every time.
Can you smoke or slow cook with the barbecue attachment?
Can you smoke or barbecue with the barbecue box attachment?
So right here in this this grill box, there's a V tray that lets the flames come up. If you wanted to, and I've done this several times, I turn it all the way to low. I grab a handful of pellets or small wood chips, put right in that small V, close it down, and you're going to get some really nice smoke flavor. It's not going to work as good as your traditional smoker, but if that's what you have and that's the option, it's definitely something you can do.
Is there anything in the grill box to keep juices from dripping on the open top?
So there's a diffuser plate that we just question that I get all the time is, well, are my juices dripping down to the flame? And the answer to that is no, because there's a heat diffuser plate that has louvers that go the opposite direction that your juice is going to come, which allows the flame and heat to come up. And then as it hits that tray, the heat disperses the juices before it gets to the burner.
I can't hear you.
Do you suggest using the carry bag over the patio cover?
Do you suggest using the patio bag over the carry cover?
So it's really a personal preference. If this is going to sit on your patio, like if this is something that you're using that's going to sit on your patio every day, then probably use a patio cover. If it's something that you want to take to the campsite and that you're going to take with you, then I would highly suggest a carry bag. You can take a carry bag, unzip it, turn it upside down, and it works as a patio cover as well. So it kind of can double. So yeah.
Are there recipes available for the pizza oven, and can you bake desserts?
Other recipes that Camp Chef has specifically for the various foods that you guys cook?
Absolutely. If you go to campchef.com, there's a tab at the top of the website that says recipes. You go there, there's a whole bunch of recipes. We also have a blog. You can find us on Pinterest, you can follow us on Instagram, you can follow us on Facebook. We're constantly linking to recipes, whether it be a pellet grill recipe or whether it be something here on the stoves, or whether it be a Dutch oven or skillet recipe in our cast iron products. There's lots and lots of recipes and some good sources to go there, or good sources to, or it's a good resource to find out some good recipes.
Yeah. Awesome.
Can it be used for backpacking?
Can the grill be used for backpacking?
This stove I would not recommend backpacking. Now if you've got like a horse or something that you can load a bunch of weight on and you're packing into the backcountry, it's probably doable. I would recommend one of our smaller stoves. Our Mountain Series stoves are more for the packing, and then we got a Mountain Series line of Striker stove that would be your backpacking stove, and we have a whole bunch of accessories that fit that one as well.
Awesome.
Yeah.
When you are going traveling with your RV, do you recommend the carry bag with wheels or just a standard carry bag?
So I really like the wheels because I'm a wimp and I don't want to pick it up half the time. I don't want to carry it, which it's not that heavy, it's not that bad, but it's just like a roller suitcase that you're taking through the airport. I like to grab that roller bag and just wheel it out. It's just a lot easier.
Awesome.
Are there any more accessories available for the Pro X series?
Are there any more accessories besides what we already see here for the Pro X series?
So we've discussed cast iron products. You can put any skillet, you can put a Dutch oven on there. We got a coffee pot, like a percolator pot that comes in a 4-set coffee set that comes with mugs. We've got artisan outdoor pizza ovens. We've got flat-top griddles and barbecue boxes, and then a couple different fry griddles that you could put on. So really it's going to be cast iron products. It's going to be hot pots and fry pots. We got a cast iron fry pot and an aluminum fry pot. And if you're doing a big seafood boil, we got like the seafood boil pots. So yeah, there's a lot of products to check out.
Awesome.
They run off just traditional propane tanks, question mark?
Do they just run off of traditional propane tanks?
Yeah, so we've got them hooked up to 20-gallon propane tanks. So they do run off the traditional propane tanks. Now you can find the 5-pound ones that are a little smaller, and they will run off that. And you can get an adapter that goes to like a 1-pound tank, but your heat's not going to last that long. So yeah, you can just, it is propane, and there's a bunch of different fuel options.
Are there any connectors, so if someone has a propane line connected to their house, would there be any connections that would allow you to actually connect the propane from your house?
So if it's propane, you can connect right into it if you have a connection. If it's natural gas does not burn as hot as propane. And so we do make a connection It's a natural gas connection kit. There is a little bit of work required in drilling out the orifices to make sure that the proper amount of heat goes through there to get all 30,000 BTUs of heat to make the stove work properly. But we do make a natural gas kit that can work with these, and you can also email support at campchef.com and they can help you out with that.
Does the grill include the flat grill piece?
Does the grill include the flat grill piece?
So the grill comes separate. So you purchase the grill and you have your heat source, and then from there you're going to go ahead and start adding the accessories.
Awesome. What's better for slow cooking meats, grill box or pizza oven?
You could use a pizza oven for something real slow like baking breads. You just got to turn it down super low and get that temp around 200 or 300. But if you're slow cooking, say like barbecue food, like a brisket or ribs, I'd go with the grill box. It's not going to get as hot as a pizza oven. And I'd turn it as low as possible and let it hover around 150, 200. I mean, my traditional answer for better for slow cooking is I would suggest one of our Camp Chef smoke vaults or our Camp Chef pellet grills. But as far as this goes, you can do something slow with this.
Do you have automatic shutoff features?
Does this particular grill have any automatic shutoff features if it were to tip over?
It does go into a low flow mode and a safety mode in the regulator. So if anything happened where you're getting too much heat, pressure or a leak in the hose, it goes into a low flow mode and it'll shut off the regulator.
Other than the depth and the amount of burner, are there any differences between the 90 and the Pro 60? I think you kind of covered that.
Yeah, as far as general features, is there anything different between the Pro 60 and the Pro 90?
So there's no feature differences, it's just the depth. Okay. So the accessories are going to be a little bit bigger.
Okay.
So.
Do these require much assembly when you order them from your site, or are you able to do it?
Does the Pro 60 or Pro 90 require a lot of assembly when it's ordered through the site, or does it come pre-assembled?
So the cool thing about Camp Chef is all of these Pro 60, Pro 90 stoves, our outdoor stoves, cast iron products are ready to cook out of the box. So as soon as you open it up, you're ready to cook. There's no assembly required other than folding out the legs and taking off some hang tags and a little bit of plastic. So when you get into a smoke vault or our big patio flat top grills and our pellet grills, there is assembly required. But these Pro Series stoves, ready to cook out of the box.
Awesome.
Is the carry bag heavy duty enough to like keep the mess in if I have to transport it real quick?
Are the carry bags pretty compact and easy to carry when we're looking to travel?
Yeah, the carry bags are very compact. Sorry, just getting that bacon off so it doesn't burn. The carry bags are very compact and they do handle like a fair amount of mass or whatever. So if you didn't have time to clean it up, which I would suggest cleaning first, you can fold it up, toss it in to the carry bag, clean it when you get home. It's going to handle the mess just fine. They're thick enough to handle the durable stove. So.
Awesome.
Do you have a multi-fuel option, white gas, diesel?
Does the grills actually have a multi-fuel option, like white gas or even diesel?
No, so they all run off propane or a natural gas. If you have a natural gas connection at your house and you're doing that on your patio, or if you're just doing in the campsite, it's going to be propane, but no white gas.
Okay, what comes with it out of the box?
What comes with the grills out of the box?
Out of the box, you're going to get a stove and the stove alone. That's legs, everything, and then you're going to buy the accessories afterwards. So afterwards, you're going to get a flat top griddle, or you're going to get a barbecue box, you're going to get a pizza oven, or anything else that you're looking for of that nature.
Are the cast iron accessories gray iron, ductile iron, or compacted graphite iron?
What type of iron are the griddles that you buy as an accessory?
This is a steel griddle, so it's rolled steel, but it's been true seasoned. It's been seasoned with our Camp Chef seasoning, and they come out of the box ready to cook in that very fashion. Our cast iron products are steel cast. They're cast in our foundries, our factories that we use, and they also are seasoned and go through a full season process, and they're ready to cook out of the box as well.
Awesome.
How big is the cooking area?
How big is the cooking area of the 60 and 90?
This total cooking area is 14 inches deep, and it is 28 inches wide. So 14 inches deep, 28 inches wide. It gives you a lot of cooking surface.
All right. And we talked about adjustable legs, but can you just reference those again? Talk about the adjustable legs on that.
And we talked about the adjustable legs that you're able to prop out. Could you discuss a little bit more
Yeah.
just in terms of the versatility of them?
You bet. So on the Pro Series stove, right down here at the bottom of the leg, there's a screw-in adjustable leg leveler. It drops out 4 inches. So you can adjust your height 4 inches. So we're on somewhat of a slope today. And I took this front leg, screwed it out about 2.5 inches to level off the stove. It's very simple, as just screw it out and put it back in.
Awesome.
So yeah.
Perfect.
What's the favorite feature of the grill?
What's your favorite feature of the Pro
So,
60?
My favorite feature is the 30,000 BTU burner because you can cook anything. Whether you're doing a big seafood boil or whether you're doing something low and slow, you have that capability to do it. So there's some really cool features when you're talking about just 30,000 BTUs. It's just a lot of heat. Restaurant quality heat, like most restaurant burners in a high-end restaurant are between 15 and 20,000 BTUs, and we're getting 30 out of each of these burners. So there's just so much versatility. And then to go along with that, the ability to accessorize. I mean, a full modular cooking system, whether it's going to be a barbecue box or a flat top or a pizza oven, there's just so many features you can do with that.
Awesome.
Will this stove work on a tabletop, or do you need to use the leg system?
Will this Pro 60 work on a tabletop, or do you need to have anything additional to make it work the way it needs to?
This stove will not work on a tabletop. You've got the folding legs. They do not come off. They're there, so you need to fold them out. We do have other models that you could probably look at and maybe mod, but most all of ours require the legs.
All right, that's all the questions. So let's go ahead and go into an extra voice exclusive.
Yeah, so again, just want to make sure everyone is aware of the giveaway that we have going on related to the Pro 60 and everything that you see. We have the grill box, we have the griddle, and we're going to go to an expert voice exclusive. Thanks for watching. And and make sure that you check out Camp Chef on Expert Voice for additional training on the Pro 60 and Pro 90 series.